I'm with Jared Brown, just moments after he's completed the final masterclass of the Fine Wine Fair, which was all on cognac. Jared, can you tell us what it was you spoke to us about today?
The subject today was cognac, and it was just wonderful to share my passion for cognac with a very receptive audience. It was a good turnout. I wasn't sure if we'd have a full house until I stepped up on stage, turned around, and everyone was here. But I think it's easy to draw people out for the pinnacle of the distiller's art.
Absolutely. I mean, you're a big cognac fan yourself, are you?
I am.
And what's your impressions of how people responded today?
Oh, I have a great time demystifying cognac. Because at some point in its history, and I've been trying to track exactly where, it got stuck on the same pedestal as Islay malt whiskies and other things that you're just not going to be ready to drink till you're about, well, at least till you got your bus pass.
Yeah. So you think that's changing now, hopefully?
It changes every time you put a sip of cognac into someone's mouth who hasn't come across and just tried cognac. And I think about half the room was in that category, and it was just fascinating to hand them a glass of cognac, let them have a sip, and let them discover how approachable it is. It is a remarkably complex spirit, but there's nothing off-putting about it. That's the beauty of cognac, is it has no rough edges.
And we're trying to, I mean, a lot of people are looking at reinventing the cognac category for its use in cocktails. Do you think this is a good way forward?
In truth, it's rediscovering cognac's heritage, because a century ago, cognac was a very common ingredient in cocktails.
Yeah, punch, for example.
Oh, yeah, you can go back a few centuries if you're going that route, but it is ultimately mixable. It is a wonderful base to balance other flavors against. The only sin that you can commit in mixing with cognac is to use inferior ingredients. And unfortunately today I did not bring one of my favorite demonstration tools, which is a fresh lemon and a bottle of bottled lemon juice. I love putting those in tasting glasses and telling people that I'm going to challenge them before we begin to show me if they can find the difference. And I'll send out the fresh lemon juice first. And people get nervous because they'll smell, oh yes, this is very lemony, but oh my God, am I going to be able to tell the difference? Is this the right one? And then they get the next one. Ooh, oh, please, what the heck is that? One of these smells like citrus. Yes, and so use fresh juice when you're mixing with cognac. It makes a world of difference in the drink. If you're going to mix a French 75, which the cognac version is magnificent, very simple, 25 mils of cognac, 25 mils of lemon juice, about 15 mils of simple syrup, and then fill up with champagne and fresh lemon in that, and you've got an amazing drink. Good champagne, and you've made it properly.
Excellent.
And, people say, oh, mix with champagne. Oh, drive a Ferrari on city traffic? Stop and go? No, that was built for the racetrack. What are you doing in it? Ultimate luxury? Yes, indulge.
And have you had a chance to actually look around the rest of the fair while you've been here?
I've gotten a 2-second peek on...
You've been a busy guy.
I tucked into some lovely organic champagne.
We've had a fair old bit on the wine innovation stand.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that was lovely stuff, and it was good to see the Martini people turn up.
Martini have been here. Yes, indeed. They're launching in the UK, aren't they, with their couple of new wines?
Yeah.
To complement the Asti, which is a bit of an old favourite for many people. What's your own personal favourite style of wine?
Oh. All right. In the evenings, you'll find me in the bar having a sidecar, and later on, I'll be lured into a glass of champagne inevitably.
Oh, there we go. So a man of high class and taste, are we?
I'm a big fan of the bubbly.
Yeah.
Which is why I come back to the French 75, because champagne and cognac is one of those marriages made in heaven.
Absolutely. Well, so Cognac is a Champagne region.
It is, exactly.
So, where do you see the future for cognac in the UK? I mean, how are we going to recruit new drinkers into this category?
One glass at a time. It's very easy to recruit them, simply a taste, because, as I said, it's not like a ripping single malt. You taste this, and entry-level spirit for a lot of people is, right now, is spiced rum.
Yes, yes, indeed.
There's a lot of
Crest of a
spiced
wave
rum
right now.
pushing onto the market. Taste this up against it, and the spiced rum tastes like cheap perfume against the finest from a French perfumery. And that's really the difference of it. Is
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I personally I can't say either way which I prefer, but it's interesting to hear your viewpoint. Jared, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for doing the seminar this afternoon. Hope you've enjoyed yourself.
it was a great pleasure, and if we can get the message out to just reach out, have cognac. The point really of cognac is not to put it on a pedestal. You can appreciate the qualities. This is the pinnacle of the distiller's art. But at the end of the day, it's a drink. And drinks aren't meant to be studied. They're meant to be enjoyed.
Excellent. Jared, thank you very much indeed.